I was at 8% body fat, shredded to the bone, and I had fucking invisible abs. Abs are not made in the kitchen. Just like any other muscle group, they're made in the gym by training the abs and progressing your lifts over time. Training your abs will not only make them thicker when you're on a cut, but also make them stick through your body fat. 80% of your lifting journey will be spent in the bulk, so you can build muscle. So let's make sure that you actually have visible abs and that you don't look like a fat fuck. Training your abs with a higher frequency would be best if you want to bring them up. So the first set of a given workout is the most stimulating set of them all. You need 5 more fucking sets to get the same stimulus of the first set. And even if you did those 6 sets in a single workout, atrophy, which means muscle loss, still occurs after 48 hours after workout. It doesn't matter if you do 1 set to failure or 6 sets, atrophy always occurs after 48 hours. Which means that if you want to make your abs thick, dense and separated, opting for a training style that is low volume and high frequency would be best if you want to bring up your abs. Higher frequency training, hitting your abs every 2 to 3 days, decreases the time we spend in atrophy or muscle loss and maximize the time we spend in hypertrophy, as every time atrophy starts kicking in, we are training that motherfucker and stimulating the abs. So opting to train your abs every 2 to 3 days with 1 exercise for 1 to 3 sets will give you the best results. But don't make this huge mistake almost everyone's doing. So it's usually said that you want to do your compounds and your main movements at the start of the workout and just end with your ab training. But that's complete nonsense if you want to bring up your abs. So the first exercise of a given workout, not only the first set, but the first exercise, is also the most stimulating exercise of the workout. As if you did your abs at the end of the workout, you would either skip it or get a subpar stimulus, as all that existing fatigue that you accumulated with bench press, deadlifts or whatever the fuck will absolutely tank your performance on your ab training and not give you the best stimulus possible. So training your abs at the start of the workout as a first fucking opening exercise would be best if you want to get the best maximum result. Now let's come to the exercise selection so you can pick your tools to make your abs chiseled as fuck. My favorite options for the upper abs are cable crunches, the crunch machine, Roman chair crunch, and the decline crunch. Now for the lower abs, Gar hammers, and if you're strong enough, dragon flags. Hanging leg raises are not a solid option, as there are also a lot of hip flexors involved, and if you don't have that goofy chair and need to do it from a pull-up bar, hanging leg raises often are so fucking unstable, you are swinging it around the whole room, which means that you will just not get any stimulus for your abs, speaking from my own experience. So in the age of just doing what is optimal and completely discarding everything else, picking exercise you actually enjoy and that you can stick to, which are easily accessible and stuff like that, is far more important than what ab exercise is the most optimal, as a subpar or suboptimal exercise that you are actually doing will be better than an optimal exercise you're always skipping. Again, speaking from my own experience. So picking only 1 to 3 exercises which are easily accessible, which you enjoy doing and that you are not skipping would be best here. Doesn't matter, you couldn't even do 1 as long as you don't skip that exercise. So now that you got your exercise options, which rep range should you choose? Should you do circuit style, pump ab training like it is spread across the whole internet? Or should you train with heavier weights and progress your lifts over time? Abs are like any other muscle, you need to train it with low reps, with heavy weights, and progress your lifts over time to see results. All those ab circuit, pump style workouts on the internet will not give you any results and will leave you with pancake looking ass abs. You need to progress your lifts, you need to train with heavy reps, with heavy weights, in 5 to 12 rep range, and get strong as fuck on all your ab exercises. Pump style, circuit style, ab training will not get you anywhere. You remember when I said at the start of the video that abs are not made in the kitchen? Actually, they are, but it is not what you think it is. So most people say that you need to cut down body fat to see your abs popping out. That is true, but only if you have them. If you don't have them, if you have to train them specifically, you need to be in a calorie surplus and bulk up to give your muscles the necessary resources to build muscle. Just 200 calories plus is enough. Use that surplus to get progressively stronger on all of your ab exercises. Put on 40 kilos on your ab crunch and it will show in your abs. Just like any other muscle group, you need to get stronger to make your abs grow. And then after you've spent some time in a bulk and really focused on building your abs by using high frequencies, putting it at the start of the workout, really focusing on progressing your lifts, then you can decide to cut down your body fat and show off your chiseled fucking abs.